How to start a digital marketing agency from scratch. My name is Stacia Kennedy, and in this video, we are going to talk about if I was actually going to start all over. And if you are brand new to the online marketing space or digital marketing, and you want to know how to start a business from scratch, or maybe even for free, for very little money, or for free, then stay tuned to this video. So the conversation has been coming up many times for not only people all around the world who are getting laid off in the tech industry or in even software engineers. I mean, Google just had a big layoff and they've been having layoffs for a while. And I just saw some updates that Discord had some layoffs. The other companies had some layoffs. Some of my very close friends have been getting laid off and even running out of their unemployment. And what are you going to do? What are, and unfortunately here, for those of you who've been watching, I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii. We had that big fire in Maui, and a lot of people who are in the tourism or have their own businesses. I was even following just a really awesome guy who did surf lessons, and he was right in line. And now I don't actually know what he's doing now, but I feel really bad for those people who have no, backup. They don't have an online space or digital platform or courses or things that are creating another stream of income. That's it for them. So same thing with a job, right? So just over broke, a job, is something that is not secure, even though they've conditioned you to believe having a job, or why don't you get a real job, or when are you going to get a real job, things like that. What is really a real job anyway? So none of that is secure. And having the opportunity to start your own digital marketing agency or get into the digital marketing agency space, digital marketing as well, that in 2024, digital marketing is on the top even the top 3 things that you should be investing your time in learning, and so that you can capitalize and have that additional stream of income. So several, actually, I want to keep saying this, but several of my friends who are very close to me, I'm always brainstorming, what can they do to make more money, or whether it's a side hustle or, hey, I'm flat out broke right now and need to pay rent tomorrow. We're coming here close to the end of the month. If that's you, then hopefully this video will help you. There's been several, I think all entrepreneurs have these dips, right? And so I've been at the rock bottom where I've left, things where I'm starting from complete scratch, from zero. What did I do? I'm going to share with you what I did. I actually went and had to open up my mouth and had to tell my friends and close family members, hey, I'm available to do whatever you need. Or a friend of mine, I was on social media, and this was a point where that was very, very low point. I did something called arbitrage. So maybe you guys have seen drop shipping type of things or arbitraging. I actually arbitraged skills, even skill sets that I had, but that I didn't have. So for instance, let me see if I can explain this right. I do have a degree in graphic design, and I do have kind of an eye, but I actually don't even like to do it anymore. And I'm not as skilled. There's so many thousands of others more skilled graphic designers than I can. And they can do it faster than me. Even though I just got off a call with a client of mine, she's like, how you do it so fast. But there are times I can't get to everyone. And so I hire out other people, graphic designers, video editors, to do things for me. So in this space, or at this time in my life, I had no money, no clients, nothing. And what I did was I just did my thing. I actually, at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you my 5 things, like the 5 things I would do if I really wanted to increase sales. And these are the 5 things that I would focus on. And it's going to be a simple checklist. And I'm super excited to share with you that checklist. So stay with me to the end. But I wanted to share this story. So basically, I arbitraged my skills. So I was on social media and I connected with this realtor, and I was like, actually, like, I could help you with your thumbnails. Like, I could, take some of the graphics she was posting. I was like, let me help you. And I'd actually did the work for free. And if I didn't do it for myself, she was like, oh, how much would it cost to do this? Like, she wanted to do a banner for her Facebook pages. And so I started with that offer right away. I've been doing banners and Facebook banners and thumbnails for people for years. And at this time I was like, Brooke, I'll do it, And so then what I did was I didn't want to do it. So like I would actually go and hire someone for $5 an hour over on Upwork, or in the Philippines and different countries that they are happy to do it for $5. And I would charge that person $50. So there you go. So I would put those two things together. I would hire someone on Fiverr, and that's another place I used to go to called Fiverr.com, where you can pay anybody $5 to do something. It's not really Fiverr anymore. But so now I exclusively have just been using Upwork. And so and this is a huge thing that I need to do a whole nother training on hiring people, but I would go on to Upwork, and I still do this to this day. And I put one task, one specific project, and I'll, maybe pay someone like $50, whatever the project is, like a small amount, and then we'll just test someone out, right? I'll say, I want to have this project or a PDF or a whole document, a freebie offer, or whatever. I have it designed or whatever. And I just go and put up a listing for $50 for this specific task, or like a set of tasks for a week to try someone out. So anyways, I would arbitrage. That was one of my biggest tips for my friends, is arbitrage skills. Maybe you're not a graphic designer. You don't need to be one. Go find someone who has the skill. And here's another example. I had a client come to me and said, and this will be a complete example of me not using any of my graphic design skills. She wanted to have a caricature created that was like a cartoon character of one of her friends, and he wanted to be like a behind the bar, like a bartender, and like he had this hat, and so she gave me a picture of him, and she wanted to have a caricature made of him for this event that they were going to do a flyer for. I don't know how to do caricatures. I am very gifted at graphic design. I don't know how to do caricatures, but I was like, you could just go to Fiverr and find someone. Here's the thing. You think everybody can just go on and hire, and that should be easy enough. But she still didn't understand how to direct or art direct this person, or how to find this person. I mean, I told her exactly what to do. This is what I do. Go to Fiverr and find someone who does caricatures, give them the information, and then you got it, right? Like, you don't need to pay me for that, but hey, if you want to pay me for that, fine. So I went over there, found out how much, and this is actually something that my other client does. It's the middleman strategy. So I guess that's what you call it. I couldn't put my words on exactly what to call it, but it was the middleman strategy. I would go to Fiverr, find out how much this person for the caricature would cost. And then I would tell that person, hey, it's going to cost $100 when it costed me $20 to pay the other person. So I would actually just do that. I would hire that person. That person would pay me the money. I pay that other person. So it's not coming out of my pocket. I would just pay the other person, and then I pocket the rest. My cost was just the middleman strategy, literally. So that is what I highly recommend you do. Find somebody. You have to get into an audience, find out what their problems are, see who you can hook them up with, and then middleman strategy, that all day long, arbitrage. If you have something that you're like, starting from scratch completely, that's my go-to. That's how I've gone down to the bottom, have no money. Like, that's what I would do, is go and find an audience that has a problem and go and arbitrage. Still to this day, I have also, and this, we talked about this yesterday on like how to get more clients, is getting clients through referrals. So a lot of times I would, talk to friends and family or past clients, and they would to this day still go into Facebook groups. And if they see, I don't actually do banners anymore, but sometimes I'll do it if a friend calls me. But a friend of mine and a couple friend of mine's in these real estate groups, they still refer me to this day in these Facebook groups. So sometimes I just randomly get hit up by friends or new prospects that will be like, "Hey, I got your name from so and so in a Facebook group, and they said you could help me with some marketing material." So that is what I would do to get started from scratch if you don't have the skills yet, as you're learning. And I always say this: learn while you earn, right? Get into affiliate marketing. If you find someone who needs something, another skill or a program or a course that you've taken before, sign up for their affiliate program. That's going to be the biggest thing. I'm sure you've taken ton. I don't know if you're a course junkie like I am, but I like literally love to learn, and I go out and like, taking courses and programs that I've loved. Make sure to sign up for their affiliate program. I just got this Aura ring. Okay. I have an affiliate link if you're interested in getting an Aura ring as well too. So an Aura ring is just like, it's like one of my friends says it's way better than a Fitbit because it actually is very accurate. So auraring.com/Stacia if you want to get on the bandwagon with the Aura ring. So it shows me my stress levels, my sleep score, all that stuff. But yeah, become an affiliate marketer. Like, I love being an affiliate marketer because I just love sharing the things that I love to use. It's like, I'm going to talk about it anyways. So even if I might as well get paid for it if I'm going to share it with you, right? Like auraring.com/Stacia. So become an affiliate marketer. And as a coach, as a course creator, or whatever, you are in this world, why not? If you're even a realtor, like I've talked to many of my clients that are realtors, like I was like, you need to be in affiliate marketing. You should be telling people about these awesome tools that people can have in their home. Like when the Echo Dot came out, or other Alexa and smart home things, you can have that on your website and refer people. You're already buying these items as gifts to people. Like, why not have like a list of resources? Like when you have an Airbnb, right? That's actually probably another awesome thing to do. Like if you own an Airbnb, like having a sheet of all the resources on all the best places to eat and all the best things like in the neighborhood, like you should have a resources page on your website. So yes, affiliate marketing, Lynn. We'll also add that to your website, Lynn, is a resources page, right? So everything that you use in your life that makes things so much productive for people, or things that you're going to tell, clients about anyways, why not add a link on there to a resources page that you can refer people and make a little bit extra commission on? So it's highly recommend adding affiliate marketing to your repertoire as a way to make additional money. And I've talked about this in another video. The only thing is, if you need cash like tomorrow, like affiliate marketing unfortunately is not going to pay you out right away. When someone buys the product, it's going to take, usually it takes about 30 days for someone, just in case the refunds, then they'll pay you out. So like if you needed to like make money, there was another time where I was at my bottom, like, and I was like, oh my gosh, my husband like lost his job. We had no money. I literally quit my job and moved to San Diego. That was another time. I created a course. So I went and like just started emailing, and luckily I never have a big list. I still don't even have a big email list. But that is also going to be part of my checklist, is you need to start building a list of people that want to know more about your products and your services, or people who just like you and want to be on your list, right? And they want, your knowledge. So I created a course at that time around Facebook ads for realtors, and I sold I sold it for like $500 at that time. Or I created a course on whatever you know how to do. If like you can help someone, and all you have to do is know just like one little thing more than someone else. And even if you think other people know more than you do, like there's tons of other people who don't know what you need. So I have started, when I first got started, I actually used to build WordPress websites. So I started a class on how to like build your own WordPress website. So the other time, like I was saying, is I built a class. I learned how to do Facebook ads for realtors. So I sold a class on that, and I sold that to like a couple people and made like $1,000 on that. So there's been several times where I've needed to pay rent and I would just create a course, or I would talk about it on video, and I would say, hey, look, this is what I'm going to do. Who's interested? We can get on. And like, there has been times where the offer flops, but it's also could be not because I didn't say anything. So, find out something that you can help people get from where they're at right now to where they want to be, make the offer. And then when someone comes along, it doesn't have to be, it could be only one person too. There's been times where I've put out an offer and only one person bought the course. And even if one person didn't show up, I would just record the course. And now you have a course or a recorded training that you can send to somebody. So they can buy it at any time. And that's digital real estate. Creating a digital marketing agency is another thing as well too. That when you're starting from scratch, I'm talking about creating something digitally that people can buy right away. You got to make money tomorrow. You got to pay the rent. You got bills that are past due. You got a negative account balance. Create something that you can sell today, and that is your knowledge. Everybody has some kind of piece of knowledge that you can put down and record a training on. And then another thing, again, it's not digital marketing agency, but now that I bring it up, like if you need to make money, don't buy any like more courses with money you don't have, or other softwares. I had friends, I'm like, literally, do not even buy my software. Like, you have to make money tomorrow. Like, even though there's a 14-day free trial, like, unless you have someone in the pipeline that is going to buy or become a client, like, don't buy my software either. Maybe you need to sell some actual like items in your house. Like, you need to go and like, you could go to Craigslist and find some free items and resell them or something. Like, you really, if you're in that of a desperate mode, which I've been, maybe you have to do something else other than buying more stuff. Don't buy more stuff. So anyways, let me go into how to network up. And actually, this is an old training, and I'm actually really excited about sharing this document. And if you like it, let me know, and I'll send it over to you. Maybe I'll create a freebie off of this document here. So I called it how to network up, and I use this kind of checklist. And these are the things that you need. Number one, you need an email account. You all should have like a branded business account. Stop using Gmail or Hotmails or whatever, AOL. Sorry, Auntie, you gotta get away from the AOL email. We need to use a professional email. Okay, you need a professional domain name with an actual email. Number two, you need something to sell. Okay, whether it's your own product, like I said, create your own training, create your own course, or maybe it's a service, right? Like I was doing my arbitraging, my graphic design skills, or find something. I can't think of anything else that would be a service that, even if you didn't know, be the middleman on that strategy. And then or affiliate products. So sell something. Number three, you need a contact management system. This is the biggest problem all marketers or even salespeople that I know made the biggest mistake of not having a contact management system. So I have a friend whose son is in sales, And it's all about the grind, right? Knocking on doors, like going through it, right? But now after a while, building up this database of people he's talked to, he hasn't created a contact management system. So wherever he's putting those leads into, whether it's the company's system, it's probably going to be a proprietary system that he keeps all these leads in. And you're missing out. Like I was like telling her, I was like, I don't think he understood when I gave him that advice. Like, you should definitely, like, no matter what industry he goes into now, like if he had that as a list, he could go and sell something else that's something similar to what he was selling before, and take his leads with him. But if you don't have a contact management system, you can't do that. You need to be organized. You need to have a contact management system. And I highly recommend Go High Level, as you know, or my SaaS software, Got Funnels, which is white labeled High Level, and an email marketing system, which is all in one with Go High Level as well too. And the fifth thing here is I'm only going to have you do this 15 to 30 minutes a day. And so here's the simple checklist. Number 1, a networking list. You need to have a list of 100 people. Write down 100 people that you want to keep in touch with. Maybe it's your dream 100, the dream people that you want to work with, or maybe even partners. So it doesn't always have to be like 100 of your top like people that you want to work with, but make a list of 100 people that maybe you even want to partner with, or people that may have a list of people that you want to work with. So maybe, for instance, an example, I had realized when I got into the real estate space, well, not when I first got into it, but in one other lifetime, I worked for a real estate hedge fund, and I got connected with a lot of title reps, and they were so cool. Like, I always wondered when I worked with my millionaire mentor, I was like, why is this title rep so cool and like trying to be nice to me? Well, because they were just cool, but like of course they wanted to get to know me because I was close to my mentor. They wanted the insider, right? They wanted to get the referrals. So anyways, when I realized that when I was on the other side of the coin, was that they were able to put me in front of a bunch of more realtors. And so it was more advantageous for me as a trainer in social media marketing for realtors to connect with title reps that will put me in front of the right people. So that's as my example of someone that you might want to collaborate with or partnership. Make a list of 100 people. Step 2 on the checklist is have a daily practice that helps you keep in touch with people. And so this is literally like just checking in on people. Like, I'll go through my phone and like have, just a random text like, hey, I've been thinking about you. What have you been up to? Like, I actually have a couple friends in Vegas that I was just thinking about the other day. I was like, oh man, I've been thinking about moving back to Vegas. How are you guys doing? Just simply connecting with people, thinking of you, sharing knowledge with someone. That's another thing. One of my friends, she just sent me a referral to a casting call. She was thinking of me. So, if I had that opportunity or some opportunities that come across my table and I, thought of somebody else, or just have a moment where you can, if it doesn't, sometimes it just doesn't come to you, but have a moment where people on this list, right? I don't know if my internet's getting slow. Okay, there. I just want to make sure my internet was kind of choppy. Okay, so go through your phone, or that list of 100 in your network, and send them some, knowledge. That maybe send them a referral, send them an article. Maybe hook people up together. Introduce people that like you should really. I think that's what really helped me. Like, I just naturally have that. I don't know. I just naturally had that inclination when I started networking at networking groups. Like, I just wanted to like be, hey, did you meet the so-and-so and so-and-so? Like, they do this, and or I'm talking to someone and I'm like, oh my gosh, you need that. I just met someone the other day who does the exact same thing. Like, put those two people together, right? So number 3, a list of strangers. of at least 20 people that you want to get to know better. Maybe there's some people like you've been seeing their videos, or like I actually just the other day it was like, oh my gosh, like that person would be so cool to connect with. Have a daily practice where it involves just reaching out, like, I love your content, connecting with those people every day. And then you should at least make one offer every day. So make an offer. And that's actually why I do these videos. I love doing the videos because I want to give value. But at the end of the day, my goal is to make an offer every single day. And that should be your goal too. Like, make an offer. If we don't make more offers, we don't make any money. That's the reason why you don't make any money. It's because you're not making any offers. So you can do this by emailing your list, email your entire subscriber list. Like I said yesterday, if you get on my list, sorry, I'm going to email you until you buy something, or you unsubscribe or die, right? So whether it's in a prospecting meeting or even in your clients' like calls, right? Like if you're working with a client and you want to upsell them, maybe they're ready to be upsold to something else. Make sure to do that. One of my coaches, he's really good at that. He'll like make sure to like, upsell you or prospect or, make an offer every single day. So that's another reason why. Create these contents so you can click the link in the description. And an offer doesn't have to be a paid offer. It could be a free offer where you're inviting people to join your list. That's an offer. It doesn't always have to be paid. It could be a free offer or a paid offer. Make an offer every single day. So super quick thing, same thing. Number one, overview, email someone, text someone thinking of you. Number two, share an article, make an introduction to somebody, put people together, write a stranger, make a comment on somebody else's videos or content, or direct message them and make a sales offer. So this sheet here, if you want access to it, this just kind of goes over an overview of what I just shared with you and like an example of how you can supercharge this strategy. Option one, do those things. And it only takes you 3 minutes to do something where you're just like, I'm thinking of you. Share an article with someone, 3 minutes. Introduce 2 people, 5 minutes. Write to a stranger, 5 minutes. That's a total of 16 minutes. Like, and do that 5 times, right? And that's all you have to do. That's your marketing tasks for the day. So, boom, you do that times 30 days in a month, and you're looking at 360 touches each month. So, your biggest problem right now is probably going to be just trying to find those 360 people, but I'm sure you have more than 300. I have like 5,000 friends I need to like catch up with here that I don't know. So I need to probably do a clean sweep in there. Anyways, hope are you guys liking this, or do you love what I'm putting down here? Let me know in the comments. But that's what I have for you today. This is how I would do, where I would start if I was starting from complete scratch again. Like, arbitrage some skills, create some offer or program, teach people how to get from where they are, and just be of service. That's the biggest thing. You have to let go of where you're at right now, because the decisions that you have made in your life have gotten you where you're at right now. If you're at a lowest low, and now I'm not here to say that to like put you down or anything, but let's just start focusing on the future, right? So you got to focus on where you want to be. So if you're somewhere really down low and low, the exciting part is every breakdown, there is going to be a breakthrough. And hopefully this video gave you that breakthrough. And that's what I'm here to do, is empower you to break through, take action, start thinking about where you want to go. Not, you are where you are, leave it alone. Let's start thinking about where you want to be. Because I got lots of travel plans in 2024, even though I have no money. I shouldn't say that, but I've seen this video where they're like, I got all the plans and no money to make them happen. Not really true for me, but we're just going to be focusing on where we want to go. And that's what I love about vision boards. That'll be a whole nother video, but I have a vision of where I want to be And that's where we're focusing on, right? So make more offers, create more content, create more value to who you're serving. Just focus on serving other people. Your stuff will be taken care of. It always does. Even my mom was like, "Oh, how did you do that?" It's just manifesting. It's just what I do. All right. Thanks for watching this video. Much love and aloha. We'll see you on the next video.